Hello and welcome to episode 194, and for this episode come to a bit of a special venue, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
We are at the famous Carp Society's Horseshoe Lake. Ooh. And Craig got here first and he's picked us a pretty damn good peg, to be fair, aren't you, mate?
Yes.
And that peg is...
the boat swim.
Yeah. Where's the boat?
The boat swim with no boat.
Yeah. So if you've seen some old fishing programmes, yeah. Matt Hayes and Mick Brown, they fished here, I believe, when they were going for tench.
Ali Comedian on the latest quarter masterclass was here, I think, earlier on this year.
Yeah, so we're at a top fishery and a top swim. So well done there, mate.
Thank you, thank you.
Right, I've only just rocked up. Craig is more or less kind of set up now, aren't you, mate? So
more or less.
I've still got all my kit on the barrow, so I need to crack on and get sorted. But before we do proceed, I've got you a little gift. Craig sometimes struggles with getting fish, so whether he gets one or not this session, you know, I've got him a little prize, a little prize present.
I don't want to look.
Open.
What a whopper! Strawberry flavoured gummy sweet.
There you go. Oh look, his head's a bit caved. But whether you catch or not, you have now got a fish.
I'll show everyone my whopper later.
Let's go fishing.
Let's go! What a whopper! Oh, I like that.
Donk, 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 donk.
Oh, nice, he's found it. Yeah? Donk, 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 donk.
I'm wondering if that's a bit of a plough out there, because that felt like it donked out really quickly.
And then did it like shelf off?
It's hard to tell really.
Right then, Chris, have you found a spot, sir?
I think I have. It's not too far out, but I'm just confirming. Oh, bosh! Oh. Right guys, so I found the range that I'm happy to fish at now, and it's going to be a nice comfortable range to fish at. It's only 12 wraps, but just going to knock up a bit of a mix now to put some bait out. And what I've got with me to start off with is some Nut 365 10 millers. There's about 2 kilos in there, and they're soaked in the matching glug also. Hemp, this one's actually coconut hemp. Again, there's probably maybe, I don't know, the tub's about half empty now, so probably 2.5 litres, so yeah, maybe about, I don't know, 2 kilos of hemp. But I'm not going to be shy, I'm just going to bang it all in there. Gets it all used up then. 2 bags of corn. Third and final ingredient, so basically it's a really simple spod mix. And that is pretty much as complicated as it's going to get, guys. There we go. 10 millers, hemp and corn. Pretty much a classic spod mix. Right, let's get some out in the swim. Can you do it again? And guys, so the rods are clipped up now, ready to go out. I've put some spod out, but I haven't filmed that because I'm getting to the lake quite late in the day. I haven't got time to film everything I'm doing at the moment, but the rigs are prepared and I'm going with the rigs that have been seem to be serving me well lately, and that's the old Humble Snowman rig. There we go, PVA sticks already on, anti-tangle clips, tubes all ready to be clipped onto lead clip systems. No anti-tangle clips. Anti-tangle clips. New bit of technology that is in the fishing world. So yeah, they're already clipped up at my massive 12 wraps that I'm fishing. Like I say, I already put some of that spod mix out, but because we are losing the light, I haven't filmed that, but I've put about 8 spods on each rod. So enough, but not too much, I feel, is that, you know, kind of 8 spods. Right, let's get these clipped on. Yep, your Bet Lynch earrings. And away we go. I actually felt that dog down then.
So you got, that's a nice little spot, that.
You want to... A little bit to the right, but I'm sure it's there or thereabouts. That was absolutely perfect, that one. Oh, good morning guys, and well, it's been a bit of a quiet night. Both had a couple of little bleep liners, didn't we? But yeah. Obviously by the lack of fish footage there's been nothing caught, even hooked. As we've just seen, Craig's just been putting out a bit of morning spod. I'm going to go for the tactic of not touching me swim until about lunchtime. But you're redoing your rigs, aren't you? Having a tactic change?
Yeah, I'm going to change rigs. Not sure what I'm going to change to yet, but I just feel like a change is needed. So yeah, it's going to hit the tackle box and see what I got.
As long as you don't hit my box.
I'd never hit your box. You have a...
Thing in Italy. it's a very good business card, I would say. You know, you go everywhere and you can do not what you want, but it is a special position to be a ferry driver. I mean, if you go on the wall there, the crowd go mad. I know you're not allowed to go there, but the crowd do go mad even now for you. You're part of the family. early in the week in Milano. It was already for me the beginning of the Grand Prix. It was amazing, really fantastic.
Now, finally, I've got to ask you, because you wear a different hat these days. Your son Giuliano's racing at Formula 2 and was part of that incident at Spa. How's he doing? How are the boys doing? A lot of young drivers, and you know, as a dad, that's a different role you're playing now.
Yeah, it was dramatic.
Hi, afternoon people, and we're now moving into the afternoon part of the session, and obviously up to now nothing has yet happened, so rigs have just been wound in, and time to refresh the hook baits. Obviously you've seen just not long ago Craig and I have put out a bit more spod mix each just to top up the baited spots, and I've left me baiting needle. Could you pass me my baiting needle, Craig, from over there? So, is it not over there?
Yeah. In your pocket?
No. That's alright, I'll just bait up with me stringer needle. So yeah, as I was saying before, I've lost me baiting needle. Yeah, like I said, obviously nothing's happened up to now, so just putting on some fresh hook baits, sticking with the Snowman rig. When I wound the rods in, okay, the rods are wound in at the moment, just had a bit of a recast with the lead around just to confirm the spots I'm fishing are clear, which they are, so I'm happy to carry on fishing on the spots that I found yesterday. But I don't know how the rest of the lake's fishing. With Horseshoe being such a massive complex, it's hard to see or know if anyone else on the complex has been doing well, with it being quite a big place. What's this lake? About 70 acres in it?
I think it's 67.
67 acres. So it's quite a big lake. Oh, there we go. Pop up. Bottom bait. Still on the beaten Anna. It has been serving me well lately.
Would you like to see my whopper?
Can I see your whopper?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh God, it's big.
Oh.
Would you like to eat my whopper?
I'm good, sir. I've heard they're bad for your health then.
I'll put my whopper away.
Save it for your missus.
She didn't want it either.
Right, there we go guys. 2 more rigs refreshed and ready to go. Just have to clip them onto the lead clip system with the anti-tangle boom, not the anti-tangle clip. And away we go. Go on, join me over this way.
still stands and he is 7th fastest. Then watching as the rest make their final laps. And Kimi Räikkönen, who at the moment is 8th fastest, will be first to cross the line. Räikkönen goes from 8th and stays 8th. Antonio Giovanazzi's teammate
in Q1 already, although Magnussen did get through in 10th place.
There's only a tenth of a second between the two Haas drivers. Interesting, of course, that Grosjean's on the receiving end of it.
What's going down, Mr. Brown? Or Mr. O'Brien?
Not happy. Yours, man.
Care to tell the viewers what's just happened?
We don't really know, do we?
Well, we have an idea.
We have an idea. Damage and twisted lines, never a good thing. Especially when you get a run. And you hit into the run and it just snaps off.
No.
So,
Potential fish on, let down by damaged line.
yeah, so
But
tip of the day is...
But it wasn't damaged before though, so...
No. So I don't know whether it's something that's in pretty close or...
So yeah,
What?
so before anyone starts coming in, the damage on the line was unknown, not
Yeah.
known.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
So it's something that's happened since your last cast to damage the line.
Yes. In short terms, yeah.
Yeah.
Not happy. So,
What's the rig you're tying up there?
so how? Just a simple snowman rig, mate. Nothing special. Simple. It's a live system hard hooker bottom bait and a 12mm yellow Northern Special topper.
And of course abiding by the barbless hook rule as well.
Barbless hook rule. That's a Gardner GTHD. That's me line. It's a Gardner Dart Mugger. It's my favourite hook. Never let me down. So yeah, I say never let me down. I'm gonna run and hide from you in a minute.
Well, it wasn't the hook that let you down, it was the...
Was it me? It's never me. It's a shitty line I got. I've got a bucket of water ready anyway. Yeah.
Put this down and the rod on this line and then it sells out. So it's not going to come this way. Yeah, that's the goal. Right then guys, we're in a situation where the fish is completely locked up in solid weed at the moment, so the fish, no matter how hard I pull, is not going to come towards me. I'm just going to risk a hook pull or breaking off my line if I pull too hard. So what I've done, put the rod down on the rest, loose clutch, lots of loose. Oh right, where was I guys? Just had my battery run out, so I've just quickly had to change batteries on my camera. But yeah, as I was saying, the fish is locked up in solid weed at the moment, so I've put the rod back down on the bite alarm, loose clutch, and then hopefully the fish will swim its way out of the weed, going the other way, and as soon as hopefully I'll get a few bleeps to let me know the fish is moving again, then hopefully I can pick the rod up and start playing it back this way again. When we was leading around yesterday, we did find that big bank of weed, didn't we? And it is mostly silkweed out there at the moment, but between us and where we're fishing there is a huge bank of Canadian weed out there.
Yeah, you had it up high, but it's still just straight in locked up.
So basically that's the situation we're in at the moment. We're just waiting for the fish to kind of swim its way out of the weed, hopefully away from us, into, you know, where it's not so weedy. But at the moment it's just a bit of a waiting game. Hopefully the fish will play ball to allow it to be caught.
Yes. Fingers crossed.
Right, we'll come back to you when we've either got the fish on the bank or it's a loss. Hopefully the former rather than the latter.
Yes.
Right then guys, there is no fish. There's my rig. But what was attached to it was
Another rig.
a rig there, a load of weed,
And
lots of line attached to whatever kind of lead that is. A load of braid in there, a load of mono, a load of line, a couple of rigs. So I think what it looks like, guys, is that on one of these rigs that's in all this, there might have been a fish on it, because there was no fish on my rig. My rig was just attached to this mess. So yeah, I think that probably somewhere in amongst this mess there was a fish, maybe, and it's this ball of mess has just kind of gone through my rig and picked my rig up. So yeah, it doesn't look like I was attached to a fish in the end at all, unfortunately. But got to look on the positive side of it. at least this mess is out the lake now. Alright guys, so this is that rod that picked up that ball of mess going back out. But what I've decided to do, it's 6 o'clock in the evening now, so basically when this rod goes back out I'm going to rechuck the other rod as well, and then that will be my evening recast done for the night then. I wasn't planning on recasting this early for the night yet, but you know, my hand was kind of forced into it really, but if I'm doing one I might as well do both, and then it kind of gets it out the way really for the night, because once that's done me and Craig are gonna order ourselves a curry. Then I'll probably bring on some more warm southwesterlies tomorrow morning.
Maybe from you.
Right, there we go. Hopefully I don't have any more occurrences with lost rigs. There was actually a third rig. Once I untangled that ball of weed and line, there was actually a third rig in there as well. So yeah, not good, but at least that kind of messes out the lake now. No, that's the only positive I can take out of that. Right, here we go. Right, and rod number 2, guys. We've just seen Craig do his first rod, and this is my second. Can't remember if we've mentioned the range you're fishing at. Have we mentioned the range you're fishing?
Sorry. One rod's 17 wraps, and the other rod's on 16, but it's on the same gravel bar.
It's a long gravel bar going away from you,
yeah,
isn't it?
so facing us is a long gravel bar, so 17 and 16.
Alright, here we go. Rod number 2 for me. Oh, good morning guys, and unfortunately no fish to report in the night, although just after 3 o'clock this morning I did have an occurrence. Right hand rod, it absolutely just one-toned off. Right, well, I think it done a couple of bleeps and then just absolutely one-toned off. Come racing down to my rods. Craig was close behind me, and
I was actually laughing at you running.
Picked up. What's wrong with my run? And yeah, picked up the rod, tightened down the clutch, and as soon as I lifted up the rod, well, there was just nothing there. I basically lifted up a broken line, and yeah, Yeah, wound down to where the line was broken and it was an absolute clean cut. And there's only one fish that can do that. Yep, that's the scissor fish. No, it's pike. It's got to be a pike. I mean, it was absolute. There was no line damage, nothing. Just an absolute clean cut, like a pair of scissors had cut the line. So yeah, I can only put that down to a pike, either picking up my rig or picking up my line sort of halfway along and just biting through it. Yeah, it was an absolute clean cut. Luckily enough, I already had a spare rig and that ready to go on top of my bivvy, so it didn't take me long to sort of re-rig and get the rod back out. But yeah, so there was a little bit of activity last night, but unfortunately just nothing that resulted in a fish landed. Right, breakfast time I think. I'll re-chuck the left rod after I've had my breakfast, because it was only literally probably, what, 4 hours ago that happened.
4. So
there is still a fresh-ish hook bait on the right hand rod. Right guys, myself and Craig are both making a bit of a rig tactic change this morning. Mine's only minor. So rig tubing, lead clip, all that remains the same as how I was fishing. But I've changed my hook length from a snowman rig on my left hand rod to Ronnie rig. That's 7 inches of boom, size 6 curved shank hook, and then a 12mm beaten on a pop up that I've whittled down to make it really slow sinking, which is the way I tend to do it. Rather than adding putty to the hook link, I do it the other way around, where I whittle the bait down so that the hook and swivel alone will sink the bait. So that's my left hand rod, and Craig's going to show you his little tactic change now.
Right then guys,
That's my line.
it's my line now.
You've got to get your own line.
No. So I've gone for something completely different, considering the weather is going to be like today. So simple leg clip system, but I've gone for a 3-foot zig.
Ooh.
So I'm only gone for 3 foot as I'm fishing on a plateau. So hopefully, let's see what that brings. That sun is really bright.
Yeah, the sun tends to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's something to do with it being a big ball of fire.
Like your pants at the minute.
Correct. It is really
You know why that is, don't you? It's a big ball of fire.
Oh. And feel the lead down, which some people claim I don't do.
He doesn't. Dislike.
There's sun in your eyes then.
Yeah. I could see anything.
If only there was some sort of device you could wear on your head that keeps the sun out your eyes.
I wonder what that could be.
I don't know, but I'm sure there's some out there that That could do the job.
What's that on your head?
That's my Hinder's cap.
Oh, it's not a sun cap. Just a Hinder's hat, not a sun cap.
Yes, Craig's in. Fish on. I'll get your landing net to christen your new landing net.
She's pulling. She's seen you. Oh. Yeah?
That is a unit.
Yes! Yeah?
That is a unit.
Get in! Oh yeah. Whew, still a bit lost for words really. So yeah, my first horseshoe fish.
Not just for this session, ever.
Ever, yeah. So, wow. So this was, also you've seen us change our tactics earlier. I also changed my right hand rod to a bit of foam and pop-up corn on a bit of a longer hook link. And yeah, it seems to have paid off. It's ripped off. And I got an absolutely old warrior, stunning 28.5 pound mirror. Here we go. Check that out.
That is absolutely awesome.
Hey? Wow.
What a beast of a fish, mate.
Absolutely stunning.
Beast of a fish for a beast of an angler.
I'm a machine. It did fight quite hard. Obviously there's a lot of weed out there in the lake, so the first try and get her up.
As we've already seen.
Yeah, so let's get this other side. It's got a lovely mark on this side. Really has.
It almost looks a bit like varicose veins, doesn't it? It's where she's such an old warrior. It looks a bit.
Oh, beauty. What a first fish, eh?
Nice one. Let's get some more water on it because it's quite a warm day. Is it a PB?
No.
Oh, so I can't pour a bucket of water on you then?
No, you don't get that pleasure, mate. If she was 38.5 pounds, yes.
She's got some width to her. Like I say, when we netted her, we did think she was a 30, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, width, let's have a little. How wide she is, like a breeze block.
Really is. Right. Let's get her back. Cheers, baby.
Well done, mate.
Thank you. Oh, buzzing.
Right guys, so basically I've just had a bit of a missed run. The line picked up, bobbin come tight to the rod. Rod tip was giving it all that. That was on the Snowman rig. Warm southwesterly blowing, guys. So anyway, so I've just changed my hook link over. It's the same, exactly the same rig that I had the Snowman set up on, but I've basically just copied Craig.
Again.
So there we go, little stack of sweet corn, a little bit of foam just to add a little extra buoyancy, and then a BB shot on the hair just to keep it pinned down. Just tested it in the margins. Even the BB shot is floating, it's just literally the weight of the hook that's keeping it sunk. So last couple of hours of fishing, copy Craig's tactics, see if I can get one as well. That's it, we've come to the end of our session now. Unfortunately for me, no fish. I think I'll come close a couple of times, but unfortunately no cigar. Well done, mate, for saving the session right at the 11th hour. Well done.
Thank you.
Nice fish too.
Nice photography, sir.
I'll try. So, yeah, that's it. We are actually all packed up and ready to go.
Yeah.
Before I go, I have to thank Nick for this session. You know who you are and you know why, mate. So, thanks a lot, mate. And we're going to meet up in 5 weeks' time again, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Yes.
Yes, we are. You had to think about that.
I did.
But yeah, we are, and we're going to be meeting up again at a place called Four Ponds Fishery down in Somerset.
No, it's Shillingford, so it's Dorset.
Oh, is it Dorset? I thought it was Somerset.
No.
Oh right, there you go. Shows what I know.
Not
You've been there before.
Yes.
I haven't. So, but me personally, I won't be out again for 2 weeks. I've got family commitments next weekend. What can't allow me to go fishing. So I'll be out in about 2 weeks' time. It's probably going to be back at Aspen Lake. I've given the Aspen a break for a couple of months, but I think I'll be back there in a fortnight. Right, that's it. Well done again on your fish, mate.
Always.
Right, till next time, guys. Probably Aspen for me. Tight lines.
Tight lines.